Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof. And welcome to the Tuesday stream. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing well. I am. I'm going to very quickly we reduce the echo a little bit. I'm not sure what's happening with my microphone these days. It seems to be always doing something that I don't want it to do. But, regardless of that, welcome everyone to the Tuesday stream. It's a first look stream once again. That's what we usually do on a Tuesday. And today's Tuesday stream is a game called Insurmountable. It was described as a mountain climbing roguelike. I'm not sure how that works, honestly. I'm interested to find out. I'm going to very quickly change the right one that I prefer. There we go. That's a black line on one side, and I'm not sure why. Oh well. Anyway, today's game is Insurmountable. I'm not sure where it's going to take me. All I know is that it looks mildly interesting, so I thought I'd play it. It is currently free on the Epic Game Store. If after you've watched this you feel like playing it as well, that's where you can find it. We're going to... challenging but doable. Pretty stiff. There is no easy mode. Okay, fair enough. Let's start a new game. Sounds snowy. Huh. That is a tall mountain. Movement. In order to successfully complete a mountain, you have to navigate your character along the tiles of the marked goal. Time will not pass and stats will not change character movement. Left-click a valid tile to add a checkpoint to character move. Add more checkpoints. Final checkpoint and start move. Okay. Right-click to stop the character. Unexpected move button. Okay. Open the tutorial again. I'm by the neat. Should I have music? Hearing any? There we go. Okay. So, very quick. Okay. You cast your gaze over the enormous mountain landscape. You have traveled across the globe seeking out adventure, but this island is like nothing you have ever seen before. As far as you can tell, it is largely unexplored. The only information you could find were a few rumors about an unknown occupying force. On the way here, you stumbled across abandoned property and lost places. You wonder what happened here. Secrets the island is keeping. Then you shake your head. It might be nice to have some answers. Your goal is clear. Reach the summit. That is why you are here. That is what drives you. Okay. Zoom out. Zoom in. Next tile. And we can hold W to move. Okay. That's neat. What's... Wait, hold on. Interaction. Interaction? What are these symbols? I'm curious. Oh, God. Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh. Camera control. Hold the V key to move the mouse. Hold the V key and move the mouse to look around. Move the mouse while holding the middle mouse button. Oh. V. Oh. Interesting. And ooh. Okay. Interesting. Wait, what's that? How do I get up there? There it is. Okay. What is this? Unexpected meeting. I'm gonna turn the background music. A gust of wind catches you and you almost fall into a deep fissure. You flail wildly with your arms, trying to keep your balance. Suddenly, someone grabs your wrist and pulls you back from the edge. It was close. A second later and you would fall to your death. You sternly tell yourself that you really have to pay more attention. No need to press your luck when there's danger at it. Your knees still weak, you take a look at your rescuer. She is a young woman in a threadbare anorak. There is a green stone fastened around her neck with a leather strap. Fascinated, you stare at the hand-carved charm. Its soft glow is almost hypnotizing. The stranger coughs, and without saying a word, holds out some provisions. Take. You want to give her something in return, so you search your pack. You finally find something and look up, but the strange woman is gone. A bizarre meeting. Can't help but be grateful for her help. Interesting. We've gained she gave us an oxygen bottle? Okay, you can access the inventory by pressing the button or use the corresponding hotkey. Right-click items with the mouse to use them. You can hold left mouse button to drag. Some items can be used multiple times as indicated by the usage bar on the Hi, Lyodre. Okay. Okay, we can either go up here or that might take... No, that... We should probably follow the objective. Fair enough. I picked it up like 10 minutes ago, downloaded it, and when I could play this for stream tonight. So I did. I'm curious. What this... Or how this game will play out. As you gaze around, you notice faint light in the distance. It flits back and forth, up and down. I wish to approach this, without letting the light out of your straight towards it, but you aren't paying attention to where you put your feet and stumble. You catch yourself, but the light is gone. Confused, you look around and realize you have lost your... Oh. Gain experience. Lose time. Well, I suppose lose time isn't quite. I don't know what the maybe progress time. You enter a cave. After just a few steps, you feel an icy wind on your face. It seems to be coming from inside. Follow the wind. Countless stalactites hang from the ceiling, blocking your path. As you deftly search for gaps between enormous rock ducking beneath them, you suddenly hear a grinding noise. Just a moment later, you feel a sharp, pointed object boring into your shoulder. Lips pressed together in pain, you turn back. It's just not worth it. Facts, injured ends in 16 hours. -2 oxygen per hour when. Oh. Lie down to sleep. Cave, no tent. Briefly sleep. Sleep long. Apparently level up. What does leveling up do? Level up. Whenever you use a consumable item, body temp. It's time cost whenever you reach a point of interest, gain sanity. Sanity's a thing in this? Okay. Let's go with oh wait, these are limited time effects. Okay, let's choose warm thought. Well, oh, I see. So coming up here was wrong direction. I go up. Okay, fair enough. Let's up to there. Careful. It's interesting. Like, I understand sort of the design choice here. Sleep. Sleeping is a good way to restore. Oh, look for a cave symbol. And from inventory. Sleep with. Let's keep going for now. But yeah, like, I like how I realize that this is probably an intentional piece of game design for the sake of the movement systems and the style of the game, but it does look like this entire area was chiseled out of the rock, similarly to the Giant's Causeway, which I think is a very interesting style of What is this? A shrine. A jingling fills the air around you, harmonious and melodious, followed by the sound of falling rain. You follow the sound to discover tubes of metal and wood tied together in a bare treetop, dancing and striking each other in the wind. You watch the wind chimes and lose yourself in the fleeting melody. you regain sanity. Well, we haven't lost any health, so... Okay. Interesting. Get up there. That's an interaction. Round for them. Oh, we wouldn't need. Okay. Yeah, let's go for that one then. Become daylight. Regain temperature. Look at the pretty mountain. Down we now going to loop. Oh, weather. Weather can change every morning. You can see the current weather and the forecast for the next day at the lower left of the screen. There are 3 different types: clear, cold, and storm. Friendly weather effects. Body temperature. Energy and time. Okay. Onwards. This is interesting. I've never really been into mountain climbing, to be quite honest. It's never been something that I've been particularly that I've looked into all that much. I can see why people would do it. It doesn't hold the same attraction for me. But this, it's pretty. I'm not gonna lie. You discover a large leather saddlebag lying on the ground. Right next to it, discover a faded hood. You find an intact tent in the saddlebag. Oh, well. I will take that. We have an oxygen bottle. Hot tea. Climbing rope. And food. Interesting. I'm following the visual objective because I think that might be easier than anything else. It does look pretty. These are some very tall mountains. I'm guessing that all the way up there is my objective. My final objective, that is. Interesting. Hot. Sorry, I just tried to pick up my cup of tea and regretted it immediately. Unknown fruit. You discover some wild berries on a bush. On a bush. A bush. Bush. A bush. Ugh. A bush. They are bright in color, orange or hesitate. They could be poisonous, yet a little sustenance do you a world of good. Try one of the berries. The berries taste exotic and re-energizing. You are just about to reach into the bush for more when you stop. Your stomach tells you you've had enough. One berry? And it... Okay, fair enough. -3 sanity. That sort of makes sense. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy, the Hex Edition. I am thankful that I never played that game, Shadow. I really am. Because, I'll be honest, I would have raged. I would have raged hard. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh. Oh. I mean... Okay, there is something up there. I can't really see. I mean, I can understand that, Shadow. I definitely can. That'll leave a lot of energy. Over here. Oh. Basically back the way. Alright. Let's try. Climb, my friend. Climb, my tiny pixel friend. That is not the outfit that I would wear on a climbing egg. But then again, maybe this person knows a little better than what to wear on a climbing egg. I mean, okay. I don't know that I would have raged when playing Getting Over It. I might have cried a little bit if I'd ever played it. If I'd ever suddenly gone straight back down to the bottom, I might have cried. I'm not a ragey person, honestly. I'm just sort of... If something gets to me after a while, I just sort of stop, take a breath, leave it alone for a few days, and come back to it later. What have we got? Ooh, that is a long way up. Okay. There's a thing over there. Ooh. What's that thing? Oh, there's a cave in that. Okay. That's cool. How would we get there? We can. It is glowing blue. I want to... Okay, well, let's go for the cave first. Keep the night away. Because it is almost night. Yeah, that's fair, Shadow. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. However, you notice a strong smell. I'm not gonna follow the smell. I'm gonna lie down and sleep. Because there might be a bear and some dead bodies, and I'd rather not deal with that. Okay. Oh, do you want... I don't know what this means. There was a symbol here that meant caution, but I don't know why. Deep snow, maybe? Oh. Terrain types. Okay. There are 3 different types of terrain: rock, snow, and ice. Each type consists of a basic standard terrain and terrain subtypes. The cost of moving on any type of terrain depends on your character's equipment and skills. Terrain subtypes can involve additional costs or may trigger dangerous events. Rock, standard terrain, no special properties. Rubble, dangerous events. Grass, no special. Snow, standard terrain, properties, no drifts. And stub type can trigger dangerous events. Deep snow requires higher energy. Okay, so we're on deep snow. Ice, fine glacier can trigger dangerous events. And ice labyrinth requires higher time and body temperature. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't... Okay. Fine. Okay. Oh god, it's storming. Or no. Is this storming? It is... Storm. Energy cost climbing increase. That's fine. Energy. I want to know what that glowing blue thing is. And I've never played this game before, so experimentation is key. I wonder if we can change the character. I didn't check that. Okay, so that is rubble. Oh. Oh. Oh, good. We're fine. Well, that's fine. I believe this is pain. Steps have been hewn into the stone, leading you to a pedestal of sorts, some type of religious site or shrine, maybe? You're not particularly spiritual person. Somehow this place feels holy. It might just be your imagination. Pray to the shrine for energy. Like some sanity, but... Okay. Head up. Storm, that is going to cost quite a bit more energy. Hey, Lydia. Welcome to Insurmountable. I've been informed by the game's description that apparently death will be with me every step of the way, so I'm using him as my guide. Or them. Or her? Trouble. Okay, we're fine. Oh. Ooh, there's a shiny green thing. Hold on, we need to go get the shiny thing. If anyone has ever seen me play any sort of game where I can steal things, I will go for the shiniest things in the room. That counts as stealing something. Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. The point is, it counts as going after something shiny. Or rubble. That's worrying. Fine. Interaction up ahead. Ooh, shiny things. Fine. Yeah, pretty much, Lydia. Pretty much. Loud and unusually long snoring is coming from a cave. Cautiously, you peer inside. On the floor, there is a fully grown brown bear dozing peacefully. You screw up your eyes, no doubt about it. In all the junk beside the animal, there is a packed tent that looks intact to you. No. I have 2 tents already. I'm good, thank you very much. I'll leave the bear alone. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of rubble. How do we get there? Have to come... Let's go for the interaction. Hope that we don't get injured by all this. Uh-oh. As you pick your way across some boulders on the edge of a precipice, you notice an indigenous man below you waving his arms frantically. Many of the rocks are loose and in danger of plummeting into the depths. Well, the man probably knows this area better than I do. So let's run. As you hop from rock to rock to escape the danger zone as quickly as possible, you twist your ankle. You yelp in pain, but you hobble on until you hit firm ground beneath you again. Pause to examine your injury. Your ankle is already swelling up. Sprained ankle ends in 16 hours. Minus 30% energy cost on brain. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's get down to this interaction. We might find something. I've been playing Atlas for the past few weeks, Lydia. Puns are an innate part of the game whenever any streamer is playing it. It is an unfortunate but understandable side effect of streaming Atlas is shit puns, bear puns, puns. Yeah. You reach a small plateau where the steep rock walls provide natural protection from the icy wind. A good place to take a break. A long extinguished fire suggests you're not the first to rest here. Take a break? Yes, I think. But yeah. Other mountaineers have sat here before you to recover from their exertions. Wonder who they were, what they were doing. Take a look around. In a gap between two rocks, you find some empty cans of beans. Their expiration date is listed as 50 years ago. Probably a group of mountaineers, judging by the number of cans. Curious. Unfortunately, don't find anything. Oh, we got some XP. We can level up. Woo! Ooh. Controlled breathing. Plus 20 maximum oxygen. Plus 0.75 oxygen per hour when. Take it slow. Whenever you wake up, gain 4 energy, 4 body temperature, and 4. Reserve energy. Minus 18%. I think controlled breathing could be very helpful. Later on in the mission, very least. Early on, it probably won't help all that much, but I think this will help later. So, yeah, controlled breathing. You find nothing of use. Gets level up. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Don't have much. This is our next stop. Rubble up there. There is a cave down here. Ah, okay. Let's go for the cave. Then we can sleep the night away, or we can sleep through the night, get some energy back. And then we can climb up there and avoid the rubble. Found 50-year-old bean cans. Yeah, I mean, that's something, right? Yeah. Okay. You enter a cave cautiously. Short way ahead, the ground disappears. There is a wide, deep fault in the earth. In front of you, stretching from one wall to the other. I don't have enough. I lie down and sleep. Sleep for a long, long time. Start. And I'm also going. Oh, no. Apparently I'm not going to. Apparently we only get one sleep in the caves. Still. Actually, can we. Yeah, sleep briefly. 10. One use of a tent, but it does mean we'll get all of our energy back for the climb, and hopefully the weather will change. It is now still stormy. Well, we tried. We got our energy back at least. How do we get? Have to go over. Well, let's get climbing to start with. Glad the beans weren't in them. I mean, 50-year-old can of beans. Yeah, it's probably not going to taste particularly good. Might explode, you know. Ooh, there's another cake there. Okay. And there's a box of treasure. There's treasure, which might give us something. But we are going to have to go over the glacier section. Hold on. If I go up here, then no. Okay. Let's go up here and hope we don't get too badly. Fine. Ooh. Bean bomb. Nearby an abandoned camp, there are some vacuum flasks filled with tea. It's abandoned. Unfortunately, you find nothing useful, but we do gain experience. But it is almost nighttime. How long does it take? Night, so we might as well go for it. I do see a shrine down there, which our sanity is slowly going down, and that's a problem. Dark. Dark like my soul. Uh-oh. There is something on the ground in front of you. You reach down to find a can of beans that expired 50 years ago. Who is leaving all these beans? Oh god, this one is closed. Do we eat the beans, chat? Do we eat the can of 50-year-old beans? Eat the... Prospero says eat the beans. Oh god, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna make a poll for this. I'm gonna make a poll. Okay. Poll up. Let's get some votes in on this. Oh god, I think I might do that every time now. If we find something weird in the middle of nowhere, I'm gonna go, let's make a poll to see what happens. Because that'll be fun. Oh god, people are telling me to YOLO it. Oh no. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. It's a 50-year-old can of beans. Just think of the gas to help move you forward. This is gonna end badly. You guys know that, right? Those beans look like the Campbell's soup tins. They do a bit. They do a bit. Like, this is gonna end horribly. It's just gonna be me on a mountain, slowly dying because I ate a 50-year-old can of beans that gave me food poisoning. Or it's gonna chuck my sanity down the drain. I'm gonna eat hallucinogenic beans. I wonder if that's actually a thing in this. I don't know. I've never played this game before, so It'll be interesting to find out what the 50-year-old can of beans does. Oh, dear, oh dear. Trippy beans. Well, it looks like the poll is conclusive that we are eating the beans. Yep. Well, here goes nothing. The dice is cast. There is no noticeable smell, although the expiry date must have long since passed. It seems the icy temperatures have prevented them from spoiling. As you eat, you wonder what became of the mountaineers. You take the fact that you found an unopened can as a bad sign. We gained energy, we lost temperature, we lost time, we gained XP. We got 274 XP for eating a can of beans. Yes! Feels good. Feels good. I am surprised that that didn't poison me. Gotta be honest. I expected that to end very badly. Can you get that IRL? What? Eat a can of beans, gain XP? You are not experienced in eating beans. You enter an expansive cave. Countless stalactites hang from its ceiling, some of which are longer than your arm. Water droplets trickle gently from the tips of the stalactites onto the rocks and into the pool below. Soothing tinkling sound they make as they land leaves you feeling calm and relaxed. The rock formations must be many thousands of years old, dating back before the first traces of people on this island. It makes you happy to think that anything could endure for so long. You too are here to achieve something that will outlast you, something people will talk about for years to come. We gain sanity and a level up. Nice. Warm Thoughts 2. Okay. Stay warm 1. Plus 0.5 body temperature per hour when moving. That could be helpful. Controlled breathing 2. Okay. Let's take Stay Warm 1. That sounds like it'll be helpful. Keeping warm while we're moving is very helpful. Okay. Let's head to this shrine over here and see what it gives us. And then we'll camp for a short rest. We have 2 tents. We can afford to use one a little bit. Hopefully this storm will pass by the morning. Oh. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you, its wings carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it. And it watches you too, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. Fully wrapped up in this moment, you regain warmth or sanity. Sanity seems to be harder to go. Fuck off. Sanity seems to be harder to regain. Not sure. Healing bird time? Healing bird time. I think sanity, mainly because, like, my sanity seems to be something that's quite, like, we can only regain from these events, whereas we can regain warmth from walking. So, yeah. Okay, and now we camp down for brief sleep. And regain our body temperature and our energy. So, yeah. Okay. Now, what's the best? No. Up we go. Hopefully this weather will... Shut up. Yay! Daybreak. It is clear skies. Okay. Right. We have an interaction and a cave. Treasure over there. Another interaction over there. What else do we... We've got a clear view of everything that way. Okay, so we can we can't get up to there from here. Realistically, our best option is to go up this way. In that case... yeah, we're gonna have to... oh. Let's try this. Hey, Taylor. That... I'm not gonna question that. You know what? I'm not gonna question that. I didn't hear anything, so it's fine, but... yeah, I'm not gonna question that. That seems like a strange thing to do, but... you know what? People do strange things all the time. So, okay, no problem so far, that's good. Had a whole generation trying to eat Tide Pods, yeah, that's true. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh. That's a dead end. There is something there, but it's a dead end and it's over rocks. Carefully does it. Oh no. You encounter a slope filled with rubble. Even your very first step onto it sets off a landslide. Stones rolling out from under your feet down the mountains. There is no other way through though. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just, it'll take more time. Okay. I thought it would send me back. I can afford to spend some time. You decide a detour is your best option. Rubble a wide berth. Yay, I didn't get hurt. What have we got? You discover an oxygen mask at the bottom of a very narrow and very steep crevasse. You squeeze into the crevasse and climb down. Retrieve the... oh, okay. It uses my oxygen. Oxygen is used especially quickly in the death zone high up on the mountain. Yeah, let's give it a try. You slowly climb down the crack in the ice. Tightness makes you feel uncomfortable and breathing is difficult. We have a decent amount of oxygen and some oxygen recovery. You did it! You have the oxygen mask in your hands and you're on your way. Lovely. Wear it? Yes, we can. Okay. Right. That's an interaction event, but I'm not that fast. That's... hold on. How do we get up there? That's a shrine. But it seems like another dead end. Maybe that's not the best course of action. Another shrine over here. Oh, okay. For now, hopefully not trigger another avalanche or something. I'm gonna take a drink of my tea now. To clarify for everyone, Taylor is a fellow streamer and also happens to live a door down from me in the same apartment. So, yeah. I just realized that some people might not be aware of that. Okay, let's see. What have we got? We have 3 things there that... No, that's 4 things. A treasure chest and interaction. I don't recognize that. We have a shrine over there. An interaction. Yes. What is the best up there? Quickest way seems that way. What if I put that over? That is all. Yeah, that is a possibility. Okay. Let's head up here. Oh, wait. Okay. Hopefully, fine. I'll give them this. It is a pretty game. Like they've made a pretty landscape. Anyone home? You catch a scent on the wind, burning wood. You follow your nose behind some rocky peaks. You discover a patched, dingy-looking tent. Next to the tent, the glowing embers of a campfire emit a thin plume of smoke. Call out. Case. Search the tent for provisions. -3 sanity. -12 energy. You call out, no response. You call again. Suddenly you hear heavy breathing. A local mountaineer with a dead mountain hare slung over his shoulder makes his way towards you. He gives you a friendly nod. Without a word, he stokes the campfire and skins the hare. In no time, the meat is roasting nicely on a spit over the fire, giving off a mouth-watering aroma. The stranger gestures to you to join him. You gladly accept his offer. You could use some refreshment right about now. Yay! We made a friend! We gained oxygen, energy, and body temperature. Went down a bit, but that's fine. Okay. Nice. Let's... What? Niece is really clever and she managed to pop open a hand sanitizer bottle and ate some of it till screaming took place. I mean, I'll be honest, he may be clever enough to pop open a hand sanitizer bottle, Prospero, but I don't think she's clever enough to realize that hand sanitizer is not something you should eat. Yeah. That sounds like a dumb thing to do, to be honest. You tasted it too, Prospero. You know what? To each their own. To each their own. I still think that trying to taste hand sanitizer is a dumb thing to do, by the way. I still think that's a dumb thing to do. A stranger is sitting motionless on a rock. His naked torso is adorned with a number of tattoos, strange patterns and symbols like those mostly worn by the spiritual leaders of the local indigenous people. It is bitterly cold, and you wonder whether the stranger has frozen to death. The stranger opens his eyes and gives you a stern look. Looks like he's alive. I leave him some food and then leave him... Oh. The stranger reaches behind his back and pulls out a canteen. Offers you. The pleasant fragrance of herbs is tantalizing. Raise the flask to your lips and take a sip. Ooh! That was a good shout. We lost some canned food, but that's fine. Got plenty of energy at them. Okay, let's see. Fresh air 1. Reduced time cost when moving and climbing while oxygen is high. Minus 12% time cost on all terrain. That could be handy. Only active while oxygen is above 60. The others are time limited effects. Let's take fresh air 1. That could be useful early on in time. Look, to make sure that she was safe to I do it too. But looked into it and they added stuff because children can maybe friend like bad flavors. Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay. There is a shrine there. Give us something. While staring at the starry sky, you notice there, a shooting star. You quickly make a wish for extra energy because we have very little and we're on sound. Now there's this, which is a symbol of handshake symbol, which I haven't come across before, so I am going to investigate. You find a fur pouch hanging from a branch of a skeleton of a tree. You stop. It looks as though someone has placed it there on purpose. As you open the pouch, you discover an oxygen bottle in it. An offering. Something inside you tells you that you should not only take, but also give. What will you leave in place? Don't have any canned food. You do have hot tea. That oxygen can be late. Interesting. So that's a trade. Best way to get to the cave. Not through dangerous sections. Fine. Unless a random event strikes. Effects that are influenced by the current mountain, the environment, and currently active. This is cool. I like this. So it is a roguelike climbing. Well, I say simulator. It's a roguelike climbing experience. Interesting. It's a new take on like a roguelike system. Roguelite, rather. I'm guessing like all of these climbs are procedurally generated. A cave. You enter a cave after just... we are going to follow the wind. Why not? Yep. Same deal as last time. We gained experience. Now we sleep. We are going to have a brief sleep. We gain body temperature. And we proceed. Okay. That's a bit of a deep. Right. In order to get there, which is where I want to go, several patches. Okay, that's... What if we... There. There. Take energy, but it'll be less room. Or go to here. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Okay. Could go to this. Back across to the... I think that avoidable. Round it. Let's give that a go. Do that little interaction. Carry on up. That'll take most of the day. I think that'll be fine. Also, I hope people are enjoying the music that I put on in the background. This isn't the music that's in-game. This is music that I'm playing myself. Because I don't know if the game actually has proper music. I haven't heard any, at the very least. Oh. I do like the gentle. I am glad that we took the temperature gain while moving. That is definitely quite a bit, especially in the colder weather. The higher up we go. What have we got here? Fresh snow is piled high ahead of you on a mountainside. There must have been an avalanche here recently. As you trudge through the heaps of snow, your gaze falls on a vacuum flask of tea. Do we dig? Huh. No. If we dig, we lose a lot of time and a lot of energy. And a decent amount of temperature. And there might be a skeleton down there as well. We should just take the tea. Take the tea. Throw the flask in your pack and quickly move on. It's too dangerous. Gain tea and XP. Nice. Info. Carry on. I'd rather not find a body, to be quite honest. That'll probably put a massive dent in my sanity. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Still quite a ways off, but we are getting there. Okay, we've made it over that section without too much trouble. Are a few things up? Yes, I will. Well, item. Oh, and there's a... Let's go to this one first, but slightly low down. Progress off of... Maybe head up that cave. What have we got? Nearby an abandoned camp, there are a couple of empty... Find one bottled oxygen. Perfect. Helpful. We are running low on inventory. We have a decent amount of oxygen. Actually, no. We'll carry on in the dark for now. No more beans, unfortunately. We might find some beans up here. Who knows? I have more gases on me, but not the proper gases. What, you mean methane? Or methane? You discover the wreck of a plane crash. What? Okay. Thoroughly search the wreck. You find nothing useful. Well, great. But we gained XP. So we level up. Take it slow. Whenever you wake up, gain 4 energy, body temperature, 4 oxygen. Whenever you reach a point of interest, sanity. Let's take it slow. That sounds... Okay. And bearing that in... How much energy? Down. To cross over to some treacherous terrain in the dark. Right. If we can spare our tents from further use a little while, that... Oh. And we're almost up to this. Helpful. Right. Cave. What have you got? Dry and sheltered from the wind. Lie down and sleep. Sleep for a long time will regen most of our energy, some of our temperature. Don't have much energy. But we will end up and it's clear. Lovely. Right. Let's get up here. Move forward gases. Uh-huh. I mean, technically, oxygen is a move forward gas, Prospero, when you think about it. Like, realistically speaking, without oxygen, you'll never move forward again. You'll just be stuck in the same place because you'll be dead. Right. Ooh, now that is a view, isn't it? You discover a tree. You do not know how it could survive at this altitude, but the sight of it comforts you. Good. Nice. Sanity. Right, there's interaction up there. That's really it. Might as well go for it. I do wish that they would actually, like, show what you discover on the places where... Like, I think that would be cool if once you leave the interaction, it shows you what was there visually. So like now there would be a tree sort of outcropping at the edge of... Oh, God. Pause for a moment. Summit Fever. Increased energy cost when... Decreased... Oh. +1 oxygen per hour when moving. Death zone. Preservation of breath is probably a good idea, but honestly, I have a bunch of oxygen-resistant stuff already. Yeah, no, that's what I said when I first started playing the game, Lydia. I said this whole thing reminded me of the Giant's Causeway. Like, I realize it is the style the game has been designed in to, like, allow you to progress through this, but at the same time, it does remind me of, like, a mountain, like, that has been terraformed in the style of the Giant's Causeway. I think Ascension with lower energy requirements is a better idea because we have plenty of oxygen, and we have plenty of oxygen effects as well. Have fresh air, reduced time cost when climbing, and controlled breathing. A fallen antenna is blocking our path. Stay and look around, climb over the antenna journey. A detour. Stay and look around. You are certain that the antenna is from years of occupation. Kind of radio relay station? What was it used for? Oh, well, okay. We gained the most experience from that, but we didn't get anything. Oh. Ah, that could be... Ah. Huh. Cave. Is that really the only cave? Okay. Go. Whose body temperature? Dark. Loving the music? Thank you. I'm happy to say that Epidemic Sound has delivered today. Finding all this trash on the mountain. Climbing a trash mountain, perhaps? I don't think so. I mean, it looks like it's made of rock and stone and ice and stuff. But I could be wrong. Okay, fine. We're good. Right. Cave. Show me what you got. You enter a vast cave. Several passages lead deep into the mountain. You listen. You can hear metallic clanging. As if someone is banging a hammer against a pipe. Oh, shit. Are there dwarves in this mountain? Are there dwarves in the mountain? Have I found a dwarven forge or something? I follow the noise. Clanging gets louder, but it's so dark that it's hard to say how far away the noise is coming from. I keep going. Keeping one hand on the wall, you make your way forward carefully. The clanging sounds muffled and regular, as if it's coming from a broken machine. Suddenly the noise stops. Huh. After a while you stop still. Have you lost your way? You stare into the darkness. You can see something rectangular in front of you. Feel around and realize it is a metal chest. Ah. You get lucky after making several turns. You finally find the cave entrance. Examine your find. Guess that small detour was worth it. I found a grappling hook. And some XP. Nice. That might come in handy. Reduces the energy cost of climbing for time. Put that. No. Okay. Lie down and sleep. Sleep long. Regain all of my energy and woo! Cool. Okay. Up we go. Let's take a look at what Brian has for us. I'm disappointed that I didn't find any dwarves. Pray for energy or health. Energy. Okay. Up we go. Fine. Temperature is slowly going up. Ooh, summit is actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Oh. A crevasse splits the ground in front of you, blocking your way. You risk glancing downwards and notice an old backpack hanging on a ledge. Will you attempt to grab the backpack? Keep trying. Keep trying. You did it! That used a lot of energy. Discover valuable equipment. Ooh, what valuable equipment? Snow boots. Oh, I'll take some snow boots. Hold on, what did the snow boots do? Minus 20% energy cost. No, yes, please. Lovely. Very helpful. I'm on ice at the moment. Okay. How... That'll do. That's a lot of energy, actually. At the end of all that. Ooh, no. While climbing next to a flat crevasse, you lose your footing and start sliding down. After a few feet, catch yourself. Fine. We're fine. Up there. Bow. Leave me with like 0.9 energy, but possible. Oh, okay. There's a lot of shiny things up there, as well as our final objective. Okay. I'm enjoying this, actually. It's quite a relaxed game, but it is interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that view. That is... What have we got? A wolf's head. You come across the remnants of a wall. A weathered stone wolf's head stares at you with lifeless eyes. Ah, we can't stay. Fine. Let's sleep. We will sleep long. Okay, I guess that. Now dark. Do we have the temperature get up there? We do. There are several things blocking up. Be able to. Okay, let's try. That's the first hurdle maintained, or overcome, rather. About to push this through. So we should, hopefully. I don't think we need to pick up anything else. There's our starting point, all the way down there. Wow. That is a long way, actually. When you see it from the top, that is a really long way. I didn't realize that it's taken us almost an hour and a half to do this. Wow. That's cool. At the summit, your heart feels light and full of joy as you stand on the summit, the hardships of the climb already forgotten. You savor the moment. It is yours, and yours alone. What an adventure, what a view! Off in the distance you can see more mountains, higher even than the one you are standing on. What's that? Something stands atop one of them, long and thin. From this distance it looks like an antenna. That can't be right. Can it? You want to take a closer look. You aren't done exploring yet, but first you have to get out of the death zone and find a safe place to take a break. Oh, so we carry on. It's not just get to the summit and stay there. It's you have to come down the other side. Okay. Okay, let's see. Plus 75% experience gain in events. That could be handy. Control breathing 2. Ooh, yes. Yes, I will take that, actually. Nights on this route are warmer than usual. Thick air. Interesting. That must have been from accomplishing the first task. Okay, so get down there. What would I do? Oh, okay. That's not a lot of danger. Let's try that. Right at the top of the mountain. Most time you want to get down to get more current beans. Yeah, there's more apparently. It is very cool. I sort of expecting this to be you climb the mountain, you're done sort of deal. But actually, no, I'm impressed. I didn't expect there to be more. Look, eating 50-year-old beans is a rare chance, but those beans made within the last 3 months taste slightly better. Yeah, just slightly, you know. Ooh, a cave. That'll come in handy. Okay. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from... Lie down to sleep. Okay. Decent amount of that's a lot of warning signs. That's better. Yes. Yeah, that's better. Try that. Hopefully we don't damage. Oh, we only have 20 health. Oh shit, okay. Ah. 100-plus-year-old bean can might be possible. I don't think I'd want to eat 100-plus-year. You know, I don't think beans age quite as well as cheese or wine does. I've got to be honest. Like, that doesn't seem like something that would be a good idea. I'd rather not eat a 100-year-old can of beans. Oh, you can sort of go around the mountain. Huh. Interesting. Okay, what have we got? Lonely grave. In front of you, rocks and stones have been meticulously piled up to form a mound. Grave? I can pay tribute to the whoever that poor soul was who lost their life up here. Disturbed. Gain sanity and XP. Lose oxygen and stuff. Okay. This way. What is here? Exhausted, you roll your head back. You gasp, and your pupils dilate as a comet flies over you, its bright tail stretching miles behind it. What a spectacle. You are overwhelmed. And now to camp. Keep long. Gaining body temperature and losing some oxygen. Honestly. Gain it as planning the onwards. We gain temperature even though it's nighttime, which is good. And it's daytime. Ooh, we gain even more temperature. And we gain oxygen. Well, okay. Oh, wow. Wait, is that where we're gonna end up? Like there? That would be... If we actually manage that, that would be very cool. Huh. Like, I know that the terrain is procedurally generated, which is why I'm wondering how we're gonna do... Like, how this is gonna work. Maybe, like, every time we hit the next checkpoint, we get, like, the terrain generated after that. That would be cool. That is the problem point there. Fine. Maybe not. I spoke too soon. Approach a canyon and notice that a rope has been stretched across it. Me across the rope. You wrap your legs around the rope and pull yourself across the canyon by inch. The rough fibers of the rope cut into your palms, but you ignore the pain. You're almost on the other side when the rope suddenly slack Swing forwards and slam into the rock face with an almighty smack. With trembling hands, you pull yourself up the rope. The edge of the cliff. You've survived, but your arrow is peppered with... Eesh. Thankfully, we have a decent amount of oxygen recovery stuff already. You discover an intact tent. There is nobody in sight, but the embers of the fire pit are still glowing. The camp is open. There is another interaction up. Not too worried about that. Thick air. You encounter a cloaked mountaineer. He points at your flask and holds his hand together. Give him tea. Mountaineer bows and continues on his way. Gain sanity and experience. Okay. Be kind to people. The lesson here, and they'll give you back sanity. Okay. There is... There. If I go down this... Oh, I can't go... Okay. If I go... Rather risk the energy loss than... Oh. And the little blue triangles are just energy loss, whereas the orange triangle, yellow triangle rather, are actual possible damage. So, rather not risk damaging myself too much. So thick air, basic controlled oxygen mask, death zone, and that affects our oxygen production effective. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you encounter the cloaked mountaineer again, holding a vacuum flask filled with tea in his hands, which he passes to you. Then he pulls out some herbs and a torch and offers them to you alternately. Tea and the torch, because I have had difficulty with not being able to... Oh, thank you. See, it pays to be kind to people. Some people don't think that, but it does. It pays to be kind to people. Level up. Fresh air 2. Take it slow 2. Yeah, let's get a reduction on. Actually, no. Let's take the temperature advantage up. Because that can be useful. Okay. So that's where we came from. There. You discover a tree. Thought of it inspires you. I would like more than a tree, but fine. I won't complain. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Oh. Right. Much energy. Rather not use our only tent. The cave down there, which would be helpful. Come on, little mountain climber. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jump again. Oh, but there is a thing. Thing up here. Reach that. Ah. Once we hit here, we'll have to. Oh. So if we plan our route correctly. I don't know what happens when we run out of energies. Ah. Well, let's chance it to this chest and we might find something to give us more. Breath is taken away. Towering in front of you on the slope are bizarrely shaped masses of ice and snow, and several tents not far away. Camp. Slowly approach the camp. The ice crunches beneath your boots. Every step could be your last. You close your eyes. Finally, you reach your goal. The camp has been abandoned. Not a soul in sight. Surely left long ago. You rummage through the things they left behind and find some equipment. At least your efforts were in vain. What did I gain? I gained insulated boots. Ooh. So that could be useful. We'll be going through snow. We have grappling. Oh. Yes. Maybe this will help. Need to get down to that regardless. Up with. Oh. This is where our energy. Our energy runs out down here. I don't know what happens when our energy runs out. Do we just fall over and die? I assume not, but... Ooh, okay. Death zone has been left. Lie down and sleep. Long sleep. You regain a bunch of energy and a bunch of oxygen and a bunch of body temperature. Woo! Thanks. We survived! We didn't fall off a cliff because we run out of energy. Oh, critical status. When a stat other than health reaches 0, the path preview turns red once any stats reach level. If you continue to move in this condition, you will face dangerous critical events. Okay, there we go. That's what happens when your energy goes. Fair enough. There's this cave over here. Oh. We have snowshoes. Energy. Oh god, right. Is stormy. Energy cost for climbing increased. Lovely. You enter a cave. Follow the wind. Yep, it's same thing. Fine. You gained experience. Lie down to sleep. Take a brief sleep. Intermittent. Body temperature. That will think. Okay. Right. Where do we go from? That's. Oh god, that's. Up to. Try that. We have snowshoes for our energy reduction. Decent. Got it. Down here. There. Decent amount. Oh. That. Fine, actually. The longer the climb, the more energy it uses. That sort of makes sense, actually. Whereas if you do quite a few small, short climbs, it's better. I am on board with this mechanic. Makes sense to me. Okay. What have we got here? Shrine of some sort. Find out what sort. Oh, and there's action. Well. As you approach a skeletal tree, you discover countless red ribbons, golden lettering tied to its spindly branches. Unfortunately, you can't decipher the writing. You don't know why, but for some reason you find the spot very moving. A wish for more energy. I'm good on health. Right. So if I go... Yeah... Ah, so that marks where it'll become nighttime. That's cool. Okay. That. Too much. Right. Hop down here and see what interaction we have. Hopefully it's something good. Ooh, you spot a deer stand between two skeletal trees just ahead of you. As you consider walking over to the deer stand to search, you hear a rumbling. Sounds like an avalanche. You can see the snow cloud on the horizon. It's heading straight for you. Search the deer stand. You rush to the deer stand. The rumbling of the avalanche crescendos to a deafening volume. You feel some distance away from your massive snow comes thundering down the slope and tears down the deer stand as though it were made of paper. The avalanche missed you by mere. Well, shit. Fine. Carry on then. Left it well enough alone. I thought I could have sheltered in the deer stand. Guess not. Okay. Now it is night time. Body temperature and energy is going down. Down here at the very least. There we go. Safe route to our objective. Ooh, the end or the beginning? A steep cliff rises in front of you. Find a place to rest here? A narrow canyon runs down the middle of the crag, then turns to the side, and your heart starts racing. A steel door is blocking your way. You approach the door, intending to examine it. Suddenly, you hear grinding and squeaking. Shocked, you take a step back as the door slowly opens. Glaring light pours out and you hear the shrill sound of a siren. As if in a trance, you walk towards the light carefully, placing one foot in front of the other. The world begins to swirl around you, faster and faster. You feel dizzy. The siren is higher now, louder. You stumble, trying to grab onto something, anything. There is nothing there. And you fall. Fall forever. Oh dear. Success! The beginning! Ooh. Wild mountain peaks tower into the heavens. For many years, the island was cut off from the outside world, but now the time has come to explore the mountain range and fill in the blank spots on the map. Ah. Character proficiency, current level 0. Item proficiency, current level 0. Environment proficiency, terrain proficiency, event proficiency. Okay. That's cool. So we gained upgrade points for the adventurer, the scientist, and the journalist. So there are different characters. Capacity plus 10, unlocked items, climbing axe, hiking staff, and flight. Okay. The subterrane's rubble glacier and perilous. I'm aware of this. Ooh, what is this? Your eyes snap open. Where are you? What happened? You try to remember. There was that gate you walked through. Stranger. Confused? Don't worry, that's normal. If you're fully conscious when you go through the time loop, it must have something to do with the radiation. Time loop? What do you mean a time loop? What is this person? Who is she? Could you be hallucinating? You spot the glowing green amulet lying on the table in front of you. You're sure you've seen that stone before. Suddenly, it all comes flooding back. The silent young woman who rescued you when you nearly fell into a... Why didn't she tell you all of this earlier? Would you have believed me? Not at all, right? I need you to come with me. It was important to see it for your own eyes, and to actually experience it for yourself. I know how insane this will be. First things first, we're in a time loop. We're stuck on this island, but I have an idea of how we might be able to escape. I just need to perform some calculations first. I've already thought of a way you could help. As soon as you feel recovered, you should go out and try to find some information for me. Getting out there will also help you improve your skills and become more experienced. Take my amulet. Not only is it our only hope of reversing the time loop, it will also transport you back to the station when time gets set. The first thing to do is explore the area and familiarize yourself with the stone tower. I know I'm asking quite a lot, but there is no other way. Okay. Characters. Adventurer, scientist, journalist. Scientist looks like more my speed, to be honest. Visually, anyway. Okay. Huh. So, character is not yet unlocked. You can unlock them on a side mission. Ooh. Okay. Inventory. Items can be added. Okay. Hiking staff. Flashlight. Climbing axe. Interesting. Wait, where are my boots? No boots? Okay. Guess I left my boots behind. Oh, no. I don't want to... Right. Yes? Okay, it just takes me back to the main screen. We have missions. That was the first mountain. Then we have that mountain. Then we have that mountain. What is this? Oh! Okay, so we can unlock a scientist. Find the scientist station. Mark to. Okay. We have all of these missions too. And then we go on to Mountain 2. Okay. That's cool. Find 3 temporal anomaly. Ah. There is a lot more to this than I thought as well, Lydia. Like, I'm sorry, time loops? There's time loops. There's 2 alternate characters you can play. There's a bunch of side missions. There's an entire set of skill trees. Like, I'm relatively impressed by this, honestly. Like, they've put a lot of thought into it. I'm impressed. Okay. In that case, pull a tent in and equip a hiking. Oh, I see. Okay, so starting equipment costs a lot of your capacity. Ah, I didn't really use the hot tea. I can see the oxygen handy. We do need a tent. Moon herb. Plus 20 sanity, minus 1 health. Safety room. Grab one of these. Grab an oxygen. Take and food. And character, the adventurer. Ah, okay. So, active skill sprint. So these are active skills. These are passives. Wait, no, these are passive. Well, let's increase our maximum energy. That will come in handy. Oh, we can reset. That's good. And gain more experience at night. There we go. Okay. Let us go on a mission to get the scientist. Weather is normal. Anomaly. Increased time cost when moving. Rewards, character proficiency 1000, item proficiency 1000. Okay, confirm. Start mission. Scientist on a mission. Remember to use your tracking device while searching for anomalies. Key E. The mysterious woman tells you about another mountaineer wandering around the mountain. Probably walked straight into the time loop just as cluelessly as you did. There is some information that indicates he might be a scientist. Want to find out more and convince this stranger to come with you. Could be quite useful in helping find a way out of the time loop. Interesting. Oh boy. I don't know that we're going to be able to get this done in... Well, maybe. Alright. Let's try this. Let's give this a go. Why not? I don't know what accident happened there. In a rocky hollow, well protected from the wind and weather, you discovered a tent. What remains of one. There are slashes in the top as if someone had cut the tent with a sharp blade. Scattered outside the tent are items of clothing and provisions, but no sign of the owner. Why did they leave in such a hurry? We can spare the end. In a sleeping bag, you find a thick book bound in leather. You engross yourself in reading the handwritten entries and learn about a zoologist who spent most of her life searching for an undiscovered species of the genus Homo. There is also a sketch of a hirsute human-like creature, 10 feet in height. Reminds you of the legendary Yeti. Well, level up. I think the lady got carried off by a Yeti. Oh well. Controlled breathing. Please. Take that. Oxygen. Helpful. Ooh, there's some interesting terrain around this area. How do we... Up. Come that way. Up. I don't think we can find it. Okay. This is going quite well, actually. I'm surprised that we managed to get through the first mission without too much incident. Oh! Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. No, I've run out of tea. Damn it. Gosh darn it. You come across the remnants of a wall. A weathered stone wolf's head Ooh. Okay. Then examine the relic. You are astounded by the delicate craftsman. How old must this wolf's head be? One thing is clear, people once lived here and erected impressive structures. But what kind of civilization was it? And why have you never heard of them? As you ruminate on the many unanswered questions, your eyes wander to a small chest. Ooh. Find valuable equipment inside. We found fur gloves. Nice. Increased body temperature gain while moving inside. Neat. Go here. What does this have? A glacial cave. You are standing at the entrance to a glacial cave. The light finds its way through the ice, making the walls glow. Lovely. Level up. What have we got? Warm thoughts of take it. I don't like the ones that are time limited for a level up. I feel like we should have something that lasts the entire mission. Take it slow. That'll help. Then we can head up to a cave. Onwards. Oh. Is it me, or is it getting a little chilly in here. Probably just. I'm playing a game about cold and mountainy stuff. Ooh. Cam? Nice. We got a torch. Ooh. Lost some temperature. Gained oxygen and sanity. We leveled up again. Wow. Level up, level up. Take it slow 2 or... take it slow 2. Yes. Onwards. My fine adventuring fellow. Oh. Is there a female version of fellow? I don't think there is. I'm not going to follow the strong smell. I'm just going to lie down and sleep. I don't want to find a bear in here, to be quite honest. Start. Sleep briefly. That'll restore most of our stuff. Okay. Get over there. So that we don't risk running into... Oh! You see footprints in the snow in front of you. They've almost been swept away by the wind, but they're clearly human and very large. Those of a giant, and it would appear that this giant is wandering around barefoot. You follow the tracks to a crevasse where they end. At the bottom of the crevasse, you can make out a scrap of cloth. Don't fall down there. You can jump across and pick up the trail on the other side. Do we want to find Bigfoot? Or the Yeti? Do we want to find the Yeti? I don't know. I don't know. What's the worst that happens? Why do you want to meet the Yeti? I don't know. But it's possible that there is a Yeti around here. Do we want to meet a Yeti? I don't know. Carefully climb into the crevasse. You slip and fall down the crevasse. The impact is hard and leaves your head pounding. You are still slightly dazed when you notice a corpse. Not that of a giant, but of a normal-sized woman. You creep closer and look into the 2 dark, empty eye sockets. What happened to her eyeballs? Could animals have eaten them? Oh dear. We lost sanity, but we gained some boots. Nice. We stole this poor woman's boots after she fell into a crevasse after... Oh dear. Well, that was grim. Right. Moving on. Right. We want to go up there and then up there, probably. Okay. Onwards! Yeti boots with old beans sounds like a good idea. You discover an intact tent. There is nobody in sight, but the embers in the fire pit are glowing. Continue the journey. I don't feel like looting the tent. They're just sitting there. That would be rude. I don't want to be rude. Okay. And now there is a trade. You carefully open the door of a shack. Inside there are books and other documents piled to the ceiling. Just as you are about to enter, a tall woman with long white hair suddenly appears in front of you. She speaks to you quickly in a language you do not understand. When you rub apologetically, she disappears and returns shortly after. You would like an oxygen bottle from you, and offers you one of her items. tent. Wait, what's that? Okay, so we can either get some canned food, tent, or a mystery item. I don't know what the mystery item is. What does that look like? I don't know. I've never seen that item before. Let's take the mystery item. It is crampons. Boots. Minus 25% energy cost on ice. Ooh, that's actually pretty handy. Okay. Sure, I'll take those. Not on ice at the moment, but we'll definitely have to traverse some in a... Okay. Up we go. Onwards, my friends. Up to the summit. Whew. I'm glad that the scientist that we're looking for wasn't the zoologist who fell down a ravine chasing Yeti. That's a good thing. Discovering mystery is always... Yes, indeed. Okay, what have we got on top of here? Snow under your feet has churned up as if recently... Digging. Dig just surface. Dig deeper. That'll use a lot of energy, but we might as well. You kneel down and use your hands to dig through the snow. You can feel the cold creeping up your arms. You are just about to give up when your hand hits a hard surface. Crumbling wooden crate containing provisions. You take what is still good. But who buried the crate here? Oh, we get a tent. Okay. And some bandages. Okay, that'll come in handy. Definitely. Right. Let's... inventory... Put on... And... Forward we go. Plenty of ice in this area. You bet she was a Yeti with the cover of being scientist? I mean, she's dead now. So I don't suppose it really makes any difference. But we do know that there were Yeti tracks on the other side of the crevasse, so I don't think she's a Yeti. Almost up. Here. Oh, it is now cold. Northern Lights. What a sight. Gain XP and sanity. And a level up. Under the Stars. 3.5 body temperature per hour when resting. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. And now we sleep. For a long time. Okay. Right. Up we go. I wonder if there was a way to get... there's a lot of stuff over that way, actually. Notice. I suppose hindsight is 2020. Okay. Down we go. There's a decent amount of ice around here. So those ice shoes actually quite helpful. I'm glad that I went for them. I suppose after you've played this for a while, you'll start to learn what the items look like. You come across the ruined foundations of a former dwelling. Herbs are growing in a region. Just as you're about to gather them, a shooting stone catches your eye. It looks kind of sweet. Flip the switch. That's a lot of energy. Push the switch, but it jams. You press harder until the beads of sweat on your forehead. Then there's a click, a clack, and a secret compartment opens up in the floor. You bend down. There are several fragments of stone bearing unknown. They are fascinating, but you have to move on. Damn it! Couldn't them. Fine. Okay, onwards. Have to go round and down and up again. That mountain feels a lot further away than the last one we tried to climb. Here are very quick. Boots. Carry on. There we are. A local man sitting up against a rock face waves you over. As you approach him, he holds out an oxygen bottle, his face contorted with pain. He says something to you, but you don't understand a word. That's a lot of time. A lot of time and a lot of energy. So that his gesture, him hold out his hand, pull it with a jerk. He screams. Then there's silence. A few seconds later, the stranger is beaming at you. That seems to have done the trick. He hands you a gift in thanks. Ooh, an oxygen bottle and a protective helmet. I will take that, definitely. Okay. Right, let's see. How far can we go on our remaining energy? Actually, where do we need? Down and then up. Our best bet, I think. Run out of energy about there. So if we about here, and then we take a nap, be good. No. Honestly, this game is incredibly relaxing. Well, for the most part. I am very impressed by this game. I think it's a small indie title, but if you guys want to pick it up, it is currently free on the Epic Game Store. So I would highly recommend it, honestly. Good. Right. Restore energy. There we go. Fully energized. Now, what is this? Okay. Onwards we go. What does the helmet? It decreases the chance of bad events happening. Oh. Maybe that shrine will might be helpful. Almost there. Ruins. Nearby an abandoned camp you find. Either way, it'll be fine. Might as well thoroughly. Find 2 bottled oxygen. Nice. 2 oxygen. Oh. Rotate. So. Level up. Warmth 1. Yep, I will. That. Okay. Now down to. On. Fair enough. Onwards we go. Down into the crevasse. Oh, that is very high up. Sorry, little buddy. Got a long way to go. Little while to go, as of yet. But don't worry, I'll switch you out for the scientist. At least it's warm down here, probably. Shrine. There is an active fire pit, but not a soul around. The flames seem to be fighting the icy wind for survival. Watching the fire dance in the cold is all meditative. Regain warmth or energy. Energy, please. Yes, thank you. Oh, God. Okay, I can barely see a thing from down here. Direction do I need to go? That way? That. Okay, on we go. Like, it is, like, visually, it sort of makes sense that if you're really low down, you can't really see too far ahead. Like, I like that they've done that. I'm impressed. Oh. I say I'm impressed. I'm relatively, generally, I think that they've done quite a good. Hold on, what is the 0.75 minus 0? Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Maybe I should. Too late now. That is narrow. You catch a scent on the wind. Burning wood, you follow your nose and behind some rocky peaks. Call out in case an owner nearby. Response. Mountaineer with a dead mountain hare. Yay! Stranger gestures to join him. Restaurant. Found that. Woo! Woot! Woot woot! We gained more energy and more experience. Nice. Right. I get night there. Up to here. I can barely see all that far in front of me. Stormy. Very stormy. Ah. Actually. Okay. That is literally the only path I have of it. Time to risk it, I guess. Risk it. I want a bit. Hey, Luca. Are you on a mountain? Are you on an insurmountable mountain? I don't know where I was going with that. How are you doing? Tent hastily erected against the side of a rock wall catches your attention. It's covering a mountaineer. His clothes are torn in places, and you can tell by his face that he is in bad shape. Can't say how long he has left to live or whether he will make it. Try to help. Try to treat his injuries. I have a bandage! Yes! Woo! You clean his wounds as you use one of your bandages to find him. He opens his eyes and looks at you, bewildered. His strength appears to be coming back, so you help him sit up. He is very grateful and shares his equipment with you, while assuring you that he will be all right from now on. Yay! We gained heavy boots. Minus 15% energy cost on stone. Okay. This presents a problem in that we have very little inventory space, and I don't know that I can... no. I don't want... I don't know. Left click to drag to move. Work. I don't have any inventory. Ah, okay. This is a problem. I could probably lose one of the oxygen bottles. I don't think I can rotate. Got altitude? Oh, I hope it wasn't too bad. We got the can oxygen. Fair enough. We had canned beans in this earlier. We had 50-year-old canned beans, and I was very surprised when they didn't poison us. Shit. I could... If we could sleep, we could free up a slot, but... Oh, that is annoying. I think I'm gonna have to leave an oxygen behind. Those heavy boots. I'm in deep. Does anyone know if we can actually rotate items? Hold on, I'm gonna check this because I don't want to lose. Insurmountable. Rotate item. Is that a thing? Inventory item rotate. As of now, there is no option to rotate items. There is no... Yep, nope. We cannot rotate items. Okay. Oh. And there is no way we can... Gloves take... Not. Oh, that's annoying. Equipment. Ah. Okay. Losing an oxygen bottle, but that's fine. I would have liked to have used the tent first, but it is what it is. Long sleep. We recharge our energy. Use tent. Okay. I'm annoyed that we lost that oxygen bottle, honestly, but it happens sometimes. Okay, Luca. Have a good evening. Right. Just. Onwards, upwards, to the summit. Good view of the Aurora Palace. Oh, and it is installed. Okay. Fine. Yep, we're good. Okay. Whip. Crampen. Are they actually called Crampen? Feel like that actually. I don't know. I've never gone climb. Of that. Up we go. Wait, is that the death zone? Might be the death zone. That little icon that I saw earlier. I know. And death zone. Okay, yeah. Ascend as quickly as possible. +1 oxygen power. Have 100. Ascend as quickly. First aid. Action. This way. Okay. Onwards. Hopefully. Oh boy. Windy. It's fucking windy up here. Oh, that means. Oh. Our energy. I climb high. There is that shrine there, but don't feel like it from appropriate path. Taken. Shorter climbs equal less energy loss. Which is important, because I'd rather not. Right? Ah. Oh, yeah, that'll do. That'll work. Go up there and then take the stone columns up the rest of fine. I think. We'll have to switch the boot. Gain our energy. Summit on. Not for heavy. Up. That the right. Switch back to the car. Might have been better to bed, but oh well. Too late now. Got into nightfall and it is still stormy. Tomorrow is looking clear. Okay, nice. Let's see, what have we got? Where is the scientist? You made it to the area where the scientist is supposed to be spotted, even up to the top of the peak. But so far there has been no sight nor sound of him. Maybe the young woman made it all up. Why would she do that? Take a short breather and notice a used oxygen bottle. Footprints lead away from it, in the opposite direction from the path. Hope springs eternal. Gain a bunch of stuff. Ah, there's our possible objective. Level up. Let's see, fresh air. Minus 12% time cost on rain. Nice. Down. Now we need to need the energy. Use up some of the oxygen, but not much. Okay. Yeah. Now, once it gets to daylight, see where we're going properly. I can barely see it. Almost daytime. Ah, lovely. Oh, wow. Wow. That is... Okay, that's a lot. How far? Ooh. That's a little... Go down. Then... Okay, that'll be easy. Round. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That way then. Oh, this is pretty. The game is pretty. I'll give them that. They've done it really well in meshing sort of like the standard visuals of mountain stuff with the like hexagonal that you need to traverse. They've done that really well. I think they've done really neat. I'm impressed, honestly. Like, this feels like a decently enjoyable roguelike. Roguelike. One of the two. I don't quite know which category. Okay. Oh. How do we get up to that interaction? Go this. Yeah, sure. Go that way then. That's a lot of energy. Fine. I should have used the stone boots. Oh well. Yeah, that was half the energy required for that climb alone. Well, there's a cave over there, which will... Ooh, those climbs down are definitely very energy. But that's fine. Okay, let's see what this interaction has for us. What have we got? As you walk past a massive crevasse, you hear faint cries for help. Oh dear. Climb down to save him, please. A few feet away from the ledge you're climbing along breaks off. You fall a very short way before regaining your foot. Ooh. Cries of the mountaineer below have been silent. Oh shit. I think we just killed a man. Well, that's a bugger now, isn't it? Alright. Well, we're low on energy. Critical. But we are worried about trick events. Nothing bad happened. I think the critical events are actually marked on the map, though. Cave. Explore the tunnel. Flashlight. Chamber with box visions. Woo! Tea and food. Lovely. Lie down to sleep. Might as well sleep long. If we sleep briefly, entering nighttime anyway. Might as well recovery. Not that much to be. Not too far away. Since we're get out of the death zone. Decent climbs down. Get to this cave, we can short sleep. Uh-oh. Pick your way across. Go quickly. Get a sprained ankle, but other than that, we'll be. Onwards, little mountaineer. Onwards. I, your god, command you to move. Anyone who views me, any game NPC who looks up and sees me and goes, "That's God," is going to be sorely disappointed. Lie down and sleep. Briefly. Sleep long. It is a clear day. Right. Let's head. Traction. And we can follow the ice on. Oops. Forward we go. Quite difficult to see. Oh. Hi, little mountain man. Mother. I think this particular mountaineer. Interaction. A goat! You encounter a common mountain goat. Approach it in a friendly manner. Feed it some canned food. We have plenty. Might as well. The goat gives a friendly beat and shares its herbs with you. Ooh, that's nice. Confirm. Level up. Under the stars. Use penalty for sleeping out of breathing too. Okay. Let's quickly go to. Then we can our way. Grab this. Make our way down. Across ice. We have the boot. What have we got here? Nearby an abandoned camp, there is a torn tent. Take the time to act. I'm using. Find a bivouac tent. Oh, bugger. But we can gain an extra charge of my. Oh, honestly. Continue. Onwards, my funky little mountaineer. As named by Aluka. Funky little mountaineering man. Almost there. We got. Stumble over the corpse of a deer with no signs of decay. The animal died only recently. The remains of a chewed herbs cling to its snout. Its last meal probably still undigested. Could cut open the animal's stomach to get to the herbs. Good try. Corpse is still warm as you place your knife against its belly. One long fine cat. Blood gushes. Grow dizzy and you smell fills your nostrils. Grasp the pull out. You pull and pull until the small and large intestines lie in a tangle. Deep. God. You have indeed found some undigested herbs in the deer's stomach. Really? How pleasant. Okay. Take those, Eve. Okay. Right. On we go. I did in the last mission, Prospero. I don't in this one. You once again encounter a common mountain goat. Standing behind a rock, to point emphatically in the direction. Hide behind the rock too. Walking just a few feet ahead of you is a large wildcat. It notices neither you nor the goat. Thank you, goat! Very helpful, actually. Be kind to the goats. Be kind to the goats. Gain more body temperature per hour when moving. Yes. Right. Onwards. Almost there. Pet the wildcat? I think not, Prospero. I'd rather not get mauled. A little lower. Or where we took damage. Almost there. I took one of the more direct routes down. Around and grabbing all the stuff. Onwards. Oh boy. That scientist is. I'd rather not have to go. I don't think there is anywhere else to go. There's all this stuff, but I think it's like two objectives. You get the summit and then you get the climb down. You spy a tent behind some rocky peaks. It looks like it is in good shape. You slowly creep up to it and look inside. You see a stranger wrapped in a sleeping bag. Next to him is a clipboard containing notes on radiation level. This must be the scientist. You cough quietly, and the stranger invites you in. Without beating about the bush, you tell him about the time loop and your adventures. To your surprise, he lets you finish talking and doesn't call you crazy when you ask if he wants to come with you. When you mention that his notebook seems to say something about electromagnetic nodes, he gives you a knowing smile. Just as you are about to leave, you hear a shrill siren. The green stone in your charm starts to vibrate. Glaring light swallows you both. Woo! Happens if it's a cat. Ha ha! Hours walked at night. 6. Nice. Hours climbed at night. 11. Wow. I think that went pretty well, all things considered. Ooh, nice. We gained 20 capacity for our backpack. Unlocked items, crampons, snow boots, heavy boots, related boots, fur gloves, and climbing gloves. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we return to the bunker. How can this be? Just seconds ago you were still on the mountain, and now you're suddenly back in a strange station. The mysterious stranger is here too, as though she was waiting for you. Stone brings you back here as soon as you hear the siren, and time resets. I think it just returns to its place of origin. You should know that we are in a former research station where experiments with gamma rays were conducted. Apparently, they wanted to create a gigantic electromagnetic force field. The entire island was essentially a restricted area. Hardly anyone existed. But something went wrong, some sort of breakdown. The electromagnetic radiation that was released caused countless anomalies throughout the mountain range. Ultimately, they must have triggered the time loop. Time only moves normal in the station. Maybe because of the anomalies originally. I don't know. Anyway, I found the glowing stone in the room next door. It's all that remains of the experiment. I'm afraid I can't offer you a better explanation. Many things are just as incomprehensible to me as they are to you. But there is one thing I figured. The stone responds to the radiation. We won't succeed without it. Please continue with your preparations and eventually get out of here. By the way, I think it's wonderful that you brought reinforcement. Real expert, too. I'm sure we'll learn a lot from each other by working together. We need to become a real team. Hey, we have the scientist. Nice. Increase. That's one. Increase sanity. Okay. So it's different. Interesting. Spend sanity to gain a temporary buff of your choice. Ah. Active skill analysis. Spend some time to gain experience. Ah. Active skill Eagle Eye. 150% maximum camera distance. Adrenaline. Ah. Okay. That's interesting. I like this. I like this character. We'll spec into adrenaline and also the adventurer. Let's throw. Let's grab that. And then the next one is journaling. Okay. That's cool. And then we have all of the things that we've unlocked in here. Okay. I am relatively impressed by this game. It has shown to be decently complex. Even though it started off really simple. It's got a storyline, it's got an interesting style, it's individual. Proficiency. Okay, that's our team upgrade. Rain knowledge, ice, rock, and ding. That's cool. I am impressed by this game. It has a bunch of really cool mechanics and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about 3 hours now, and I think this is a good time. I've certainly enjoyed myself. This is a very interesting game to take a look at. We are going to go and raid. Ooh, we're going to go and raid a sliver. How about that? Yeah. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all had fun. I certainly. Have a very good evening and a very, very good night.